Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the World of Fandom Fight. We are here in the Teams Summer Series Tournament Finals. Two teams that have won their way here in some pretty shocking upset matches and had some pretty dominant runs. And it is going to all come down to this match tonight. To help me co-host this match tonight is one half of the Fandom Team Champions and the new Fandom in the Hall, Brzakala. How are you doing, Tim?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm excited. We've got two actually, really, like you said, great teams here. 80's, obviously, we've got Jeremy and Sandy, and they are just like a force to be reckoned with. But then we've got Dohmen and Nico, and it was a shakeup on Dedicated to Art, and I think some of us didn't know how it was going to go, but it turns out they're a hell of a team. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes tonight. I'm excited.
Absolutely. Dedicated Art coming in as the new untested kind of 8 seed and making it all the way to the finals on a 2-0 win with two very impressive upset victories. And 80's on a hot streak. They've won every match that they played so far as a team this season. Will that streak continue? We're going to find out. But I think it's time to hear what these two teams have to say right now in promos.
Don't you just love it when a plan comes together?
I've never held a belt in my entire career, and I would very much love to finally have that honor. But I have to go through arguably the toughest team in this entire community.
Well, Sandy, here we are. We're here. It's Fandom. I know this is a league that has meant a lot to me. I hadn't really thought of myself as being a geek or a fan type player, but I've got a whole bunch of wins in the singles league here, and we've been on a run here, and it's been something I'm so happy for and so appreciative to Multiplex to give us this opportunity. But you know what? It wasn't just about showing, that we can win. It's now about showing that we can be champions.
Dear freaking God, name me a better team up than Sandy, Robinson, and Jeremy Adams. You can't name one.
I want to just be their cheerleader. I don't want to be a spectator at Mayhem at the Multiplex for the second year in a row. I want to contribute. I want to contend. I want to fight for gold. We want to fight for gold. People didn't think this version of Dedicated to Art would work, and we've proven that it does work. It has worked, and it will work. Whoever wins this match today will beat the Arkham Knights for the titles. It's just a matter of which team. And Chris, I think it's going to be you and me. I know it's going to be you and me.
I am not looking past Nico and Chris in this match. I want to play the best that I can, and whatever happens afterwards, happens afterwards. Robert and Tim have been amazing champions so far, and it terrifies me to have to go and play them, but I will. Titles, records, Roca, all of them. Thank you.
If there's ever a chance for me to prove myself that I belong in this game, it's right here, right now.
Yeah, those are promos. They're very nice, and you guys know that I don't like nice promos. I like the shit talk. So those were nice, but those were nice. That's all I can say. What do you think, Tim?
I mean, I think everybody here is, being nice, and that's what's important. I think that, though, if I had to pick, 80's, obviously the one I liked more because they said some nice things about me, and I always like it when people say nice things about me because I'm a narcissistic and egomaniac. So that's okay, though. This is going to be a good match. Let's get started, right?
Absolutely. Right to the proper introductions. Introducing first, coming to the ring with a record of 2 wins and 0 defeats. They are the Cosmic Night Fury, Nico Suave Regoli, and Chris Skywalker Dohmen, Dedicated to Art. And their opponents, representing House Night Fury and coming to the ring with a record of 4 wins and 1 defeat. They are the movie Warzone singles champion Jeremy, the Adam Adams, and the movie Warzone team champions with Sandy the Sandman Robinson, Team 80. All right, folks, both been here before. Round 1 works like this. You're going to get 10 questions from 10 different areas within the realm of Fandom fights. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You are each playing individually for your team, so there is no conferring in this round. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get to round number 1?
Let's do it.
Sandy, you're still muted.
All right. Then your first question comes in the category of Pixar. In Toy Story, what toy does Andy want to take with him to Pizza Planet?
You ever been to Pizza Planet?
There was a Pizza Planet in my town. It closed when I was like 6.
Savage.
I know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Sandy.
I said Buzz Lightyear.
That is correct for a point. We'll go to Nico.
Buzz Lightyear.
That is correct for a point. We'll go to Jeremy.
Buzz.
That's correct. And Chris.
Buzz Lightyear.
Clean sweep across the board.
Quick question. You can see the green marker fine, right?
Yeah, I can
Yep.
see it.
Okay.
All right, gentlemen, your next question is going to be in the category of DreamWorks. Who voices Fiona in the Shrek franchise?
You know, everyone likes a nice softball every now and then. Joe Mauer, that right out of the park. That's a sports reference, Tim.
I hope
Joe Mauer, a.k.a. one of the best.
Oh my, that spooked me. I don't know who that is. So
That's why I said he's a baller. 5, 4, 3, 2.
First baseman for the
1.
Minnesota Twins.
Thank
Pens
you.
down. We will start with Dohmen.
Cameron Diaz. That bitch!
That's correct for a point. Jeremy.
Cameron Diaz.
That is correct. Nico.
Scott Manson's least favorite person, Cameron Diaz.
That is correct. And Sandy.
Cameron Diaz.
That is correct. We are still everyone perfect through 2. As we get into the third question, which is in the category of scores and soundtracks. Scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Star Trek III: The Search for Spock?
I have
Have you ever
seen
lost
this
something
movie.
that you had to go find? Have you ever lost something that you had to go find?
Robert once.
Ooh.
Did we lost it in Chicago, right?
Yeah, when we were in Chicago, the public urination thing. We probably shouldn't talk about
We probably should talk about that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Sandy.
I sure hope I didn't screw this up. Jeremy's going to be mad. I said Jerry Goldsmith.
Oh,
That is incorrect. We'll go to Nico.
James Horner?
That is correct for a point. We'll go
Wow.
to Jeremy.
James Horner.
That is correct. And Dohmen.
I messed up. I said Leonard Rosenbaum, even though I started writing James Horner.
Oh,
Ooh, all
you did
right.
4.
Nico and Jeremy still
I-
perfect through 3.
I had James written down and I erased it.
I know, brother.
Same.
I know you were second guessing.
All right, guys, your next question is going to be in the category of Worlds of DC. In Justice League, what is the second question Superman asks Batman after he comes back from the dead and attacks him? I must say, Koho, this movie is, as the French say, le hot garbage.
Would you call it the no magique? No magique?
The no magie.
I love
Yes.
that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That movie's also hot garbage. Pens down. We'll start with Dohmen.
I said, where's Lois?
That is incorrect. We'll go to Jeremy.
Who are you?
That is incorrect. We'll go to Nico.
I also had Where's Lois?
And Sandy.
Do you bleed?
That is correct.
Oh.
Aiden takes a 1-point lead. No perfect rounds here today. All right, your fifth question comes into the category of Disney live action. Disney live action.
Okay.
What is the name of the coach that Herman Boone replaces in Remember the Titans?
Oh, damn it.
I'm pretty sure this movie exclusively plays on TBS and TNT.
Oh, no.
It also plays at Cody Newberry's house 24/7, I think.
Oh, God.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. All right, that is 80's first repeat. Disney live action. What is the name of the coach that Herman Boone replaces in Remember the Titans? Yeah. This movie's fine. People forget it a lot, though. People forget it a lot, though. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh, man.
1. Notably one Samuel P. Levine. Pens down, and we'll go to Sandy.
It's Coach Nost.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Nico.
Sam Levine.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Jeremy.
No, and I've written this in a question too and just can't remember.
And Dohmen.
I know he's played by Will Patton.
Will
Yeah.
Patton, I know that.
Looking for Yost. Coach Yost.
Oh,
So close.
Yost.
So close.
All right, guys. Your next category is Rocky. In Creed, when asked what he would tell his father if he was still alive, what is the first thing Adonis says? I noticed that I noticed you like it. You've got a picture of Mr. B. Jordan right behind you.
Okay.
Oh.
It's okay. It's just okay. You know.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Dohmen.
Who won the fight?
That's incorrect. We'll go to Jeremy.
I don't have anything.
We'll go to Nico.
I'm okay.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Sandy.
I did it?
Also incorrect. We're looking for that he loves him. That he loves him. All right. 7th question comes in the category of fandom quotes. Fandom quotes. In what animated Disney film will you hear the line, "But going back means I'll have to face my past. I've been running from it for so long"?
Dohmen furiously writing on his board.
Is he writing fast though?
That's a good question. That's a good question. I see what you did there.
That
2,
was fast.
1. Pens down. We will start with Sandy.
I have nothing written down.
All right, we'll go to Nico.
I also have nothing written down.
We'll go to Jeremy.
The Lion King.
That is correct for a point. And Dohmen.
The Lion King.
That is correct. 80's maintaining a 1-point lead.
All right, gentlemen, your 8th question is going to be in the category of DC. Superman lands a jet in what kind of sporting arena in Superman Returns?
I think this is the best Superman movie.
I agree. I think I like it the most because he returns in it.
But does he arrive? 5,
You guys are all wrong.
3,
Yeah,
2,
I'm with you on that, Sandy.
1. Pens down. We'll go to Dohmen.
A baseball diamond.
That is correct for a point. We'll go to Jeremy.
Baseball.
That is correct. Nico.
I had football field.
And Sandy.
Baseball field.
That is correct. 80's takes a 2-point lead now as we get into your penultimate question, which is in the MCU. What is Steve Rogers' first assignment after coming out of the ice in The Avengers?
Have you ever seen this movie?
You know what? I have not. It's kind of a weird thing.
Yeah.
I
hadn't even heard of it until you read the question.
I know, it's a small movie. 5.
Repeat the question. Hold on.
All right, that is dedicated Art's first repeat. MCU. What is Steve Rogers' first assignment after coming out of the ice in The Avengers? Long drink of water in an awkward way because Cody hates the way I drink out of my water bottle. 5, 4, 3.
Oh, that Cody.
2. Oh, that Cody. 1. Pens down. You'll start with Dohmen.
Locate the Hulk.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Jeremy.
Nothing.
We'll go to Nico.
Retrieve Tesseract. Stop Loki.
Sandy.
Chris asks Fury if he's got an assignment for him, and Fury says, "Yeah, to save the world."
We were looking for capture Loki. Capture Loki is what we were.
The first thing that they officially ask him once he's on the helicarrier is to go get Loki, just in Germany. So that's what we were looking for.
Yeah, but you know what? That's kind of sticky because when he's punching the punching bag, Nick comes and asks him, and he says no, to save it.
Are you officially challenging the question?
I am going to officially challenge the question.
Okay. Back from the challenge. We will not be awarding the challenge to 80's. He says here with the mission, and then Barry makes a quip about saving the world. But the first official assignment he gets is to go capture Loki. So with that, 80's will lose their challenge, and we go on to the last question from Brother Tim.
All right, guys, your final question, your ultimate question, some might say, in round 1 is in the category of James Bond. In Live and Let Die, what is the name of the tarot card reader who Bond teams up with? I love the song from this movie.
I do too.
But the rest of the movie?
Yeah, the rest of the movie, it exists. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Sandy.
I said spades.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Nico.
I need to brush up on my bond. I wrote Steve.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Jeremy.
She is solitaire.
That is correct for a point. And Dohmen.
Nope, didn't have it.
All right. So at the end of round number 1, we have 80s in the lead, 10-7. As we get into round number 2, which is the wheel round. It looks like this year, you're just going to get a chance to spin from the level wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you let the category land on you, we're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can go to multiple choice that devalues the point down to being only worth 1. If you don't let the category land on, you are allowed to spin again, but you're stuck with whatever you land on the second time. 80s, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or second?
Your call, buddy.
Let's defer this time.
Yeah.
Let's do it. D2A, your spin is away.
Did you prime it?
I did. And it lands on spinner's choice.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you happy now?
Do we want to go with our heavy hitter and pick Star Wars?
Let's go with the heavy hitter and pick Star Wars.
All righty.
Tim, you want to give them the questions in Star Wars?
I would love nothing more in my entire life than to give D2A their questions in Star Wars. Okay, guys. Your first question in Star Wars. Who played the young Owen Lars in the prequel trilogy?
Joel Edgerton.
Joel Edgerton, final answer.
Alrighty then, that is correct for 2 points. What possession of Poe's did Finn take out of the wreckage of their TIE fighter in The Force Awakens?
Jacket.
His jacket, final answer.
Alrighty then, another 2 points for D2A. Your third question. Who returned Luke's lightsaber to him during the battle over the Sarlacc pit in Return of the Jedi?
R2.
R2-D2, final answer.
Another 2 points for dedicated to Art. What nickname does Anakin Ahsoka by in the Clone Wars movie?
Snips.
Snips, final answer.
Snips is correct for 2 more points. And for the clean sweep, in Attack of the Clones, who kills Zam Wessel?
Jango Fett, final answer.
And for a clean sweep dedicated to Art, is now up to 17 points.
All right, and 80s, you're going to get a chance to spin the wheel. It is away, and it lands on Jurassic Park. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
How you feeling, brother? Have you been studying?
Yeah, I'm also not all that worried about anything except opponent's choice on the wheel. But, I mean, even then, I mean, we could try for something a bit more. How comfortable do you feel on the actors and music and directors of that?
Pretty good, about as good as most of the others. But then again, they are. We got a Spielberg fan on the other
4,
team.
3.
Yeah, let's respin.
All right.
All right, spin again. It lands on Star Trek.
Okay.
Star Trek. All right, your questions in the category Star Trek. Your first question. What is the full, real name of Idris Elba's character in Star Trek Beyond?
We know his last name. What's his first name, Zandy? Oh, I think I know what it is.
Do it because I don't have any idea.
Is it Balthasar Edison? Does that sound right, Sandy?
Yeah, it does.
All right. Final answer.
2 points. All right.
Good job,
Your
Jer.
second question, Star Trek. In how many Star Trek films do the Enterprise encounter Romulans?
All right, hold on.
You need to answer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is 80's second repeat. In how many Star Trek films do the Enterprise encounter Romulans? There's a lot of finger pointing and counting happening right now. Makes for a riveting match.
It does.
5,
Okay.
4,
I think it's just Nemesis, but
2.
2, final answer.
That is incorrect. Each way the chance for a 2-point steal.
So I had 09, Nemesis. What were there any more?
Well, okay, so technically they come across Romulans in the undiscovered country as well. And that's in the finale at the summit.
Okay, so do you want to try for 3 then?
Yeah, because otherwise, if they say no, I'll challenge it. 3, final answer.
That is correct for a 2-point steal.
Big 2-point steal.
All right.
I knew there was one in the original trilogy, original series, Sandy, but that's all right.
All right.
Moving forward.
There's actually another one, but I don't have a challenge left, so it's an actual wrong answer. But
Okay, your third question in round 2, Star Trek. In Star Trek 09.
Nope. He is right. We shouldn't be awarded the point because it's 4. Star Trek 5: The Final Frontier. Star Trek 6: The Undiscovered Country.
5 is the one I was thinking.
5 is the one
you
that
challenging?
you guys missed. Yeah.
We're not really challenging. We're just saying we're being good sports and letting them, and we're not going to take the points that we didn't.
I was about to say no, and if it is actually wrong, then you should take the points away.
Back for the clarification. 80s will be awarded the 2 points because the wording of the question does support 2 rather than the multiple things that we found. The question the answer we had is technically incorrect. Therefore, 80s will be getting the 2 points on that, which makes it 14-17 as we get to the third question in round 2, Star Trek. In Star Trek 09, who goes with Kirk and Sulu to destroy the Narada's drill?
Is that not?
No, it's Engineer Olsen.
Okay.
Engineer Olsen, final answer.
2 points.
Wow. Thanks, brother. Never doubt you again.
Penultimate question in the category of Star Trek. What is the name of Worf's ship in First Contact?
The Defiant, final
2
answer.
points. And your final question in round 2 Star Trek. What American president does Spock reference in his explanation for why he chose Kirk for Klingon security detail in Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country?
It's all you, brother. I need to rewatch it.
Shit, I think I know it. I think he says only Nixon could go to, and it's undiscovered.
Answer 5.
It's in your head. Go for it, brother.
Nixon, final answer.
2 points and a
Boy,
clean
Nixon.
sweep of round 2. At the end of round 2, 80s is up 20-17. But anything can happen as we get into round number 3, which is the betting round. It works like this. We are going to give the category. You are going to tell us who is going to answer the question for your team and how many points you like to bet between 0 and 2 points. Whoever takes the first question cannot take the second. You can redistribute who takes the third and the fourth when we get there, and you can convert on the fifth and final question should we get there. Any questions as we get into round number 3?
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Your first category to bet points on is Fandom Oscars. Who wants to take Fandom Oscars, and how many points will you bet?
Chris, this is all you.
Me, Sandy.
I'll take it.
Dohmen and Jeremy are taking it. All right. Write down your bets, please, and show them to us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Dohmen, how many points are you betting?
1.
And Jeremy.
1.
All right. Your question, Phantom Oscars. How many total Oscars has Sylvester Stallone been nominated for the Rocky franchise?
The pressure in this match right now is insane.
It is a tight one so far. It is holding a 3-point lead as we get in round 3 here. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Dohmen.
2.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Jeremy.
For riding Rocky, acting in Rocky, and acting in Creed 3.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. So it just goes up 21-16. Sandy and Nico, you'll be taking the next question. From what category, Tim?
The category is Middle Earth.
Oh, crap.
5-point lead for 80s right now.
All right, guys. What are we betting? Sandy.
0.
And Nico?
I can't. 0.
Stats only round, guys.
All right, guys. Your question. Robert would be so upset. In Middle Earth, what name does Frodo use as an alias in the Prancing Pony in the Fellowship of the Ring?
This was literally just asked in the Schmodown. Shit.
I love that happened. really fun.
And I still don't remember the answer.
I know
Good
you.
thing
And,
you bet zero. Then.
I know you, and I know it, Dohmen.
Mhm.
Oh,
Mhm.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nico, anything for stats?
Nah.
Sandy, anything for stats?
Underhill.
That would be
Underhill.
correct for stats. All right. Your third category. Now you can redistribute who takes what. Pixar. Who'll be taking Pixar?
Take it.
I'll take
Okay.
it, Sandy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So who's taking it for D2A? Sorry.
Nico.
I am.
Nico. All right. Nico and Jeremy. All right. How many points would you like to bet on Pixar?
We're gonna go 0. Be safe.
I have
Nico.
to go big and go 2.
Yeah.
All right. Your question in the category of Pixar. In A Bug's Life, what is the name of the new act that the circus bugs perform when we first meet them? Was it you or Brooklyn who recently saw A Bug's Life again? I don't remember.
I think it was Cody actually, and Robert.
Maybe.
But I saw this movie a couple months ago. Yeah.
Fair enough. You watch everything. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Need to repeat?
1. All right.
I got it.
Okay. No repeat was used there. Pens down. We will go to Nico
Flaming Death.
and Jeremy.
I had Ball of Fire. I was on that track.
That is 2 points for D2A, 21-18, as Dohmen and Sandy take the fourth question, which comes in what category, Tim?
Your category, gentlemen, is going to be Disney live action. The pressure is on here for D2A.
21-18. Hey, what did you bet?
0.
And Dohmen.
2.
All right.
All right, guys, for 2 points for D2A. In Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, who solves the riddle to get the crew back to the land of the living? Once again, Pirates have scorned Multiplex.
This is a must-hit for D2A in order to stay in this one. All right, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sandy, did you have anything for stats?
I said Will.
And Dohmen.
Jack Sparrow.
And we are going to the last question, 21-20. You can confer on this last question. 80's, you are in the lead. Would you like question 1 or question 2?
Number 1, Sandy.
No, let's go 2.
All right.
All right, question 2 is what you will get. Disney animation. How many points would you like to bet on Disney animation?
Chris, we have to go big.
Oh,
How does
yeah.
this shake out, Sandy? If we bet 1 and they bet 2, we still tie, right?
We would tie, so
But if we bet 2, we can lose. So I think we should bet 1.
yeah.
All right.
All right, so we will go to D2A. How many points are you betting?
We're going 2. Right,
All
Chris?
And 80's.
1.
All right, 2 and 1. We will start with D2A. Your question in the category of Disney animation. How many hours does Chief Bogo initially give Judy to find the missing otter in Zootopia?
Okay.
Gentlemen, can we get hands on the screen again? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Yep.
Isn't it like 48 usually for crimes? But then again, it's not a murder, so
You've got 48 hours. Or, well, here, then you tell me, which sounds more right? You've got 48 hours. Or you've got 24 hours.
48 sounds righter to me.
All right. Then fuck it. Let's go for it. 48 hours. Final answer.
2 points.
Oh,
and
thank
the
God.
lead. All right, so it comes down to this. 80's, if you hit, we send this one to sudden death. If you miss, D2A is challenging Arkham Knights for the team titles. All right, your question in Disney animation to send it to sudden death. When we meet Mushu in Milan, he has been demoted from Guardian to what role?
I don't know, Sandy. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Fuck.
It may just be sidekick or something like sidekick.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
That is your last repeat. When we
You don't remember this movie at all?
when we meet Mushu in Milan, he has been demoted from Guardian to what role?
I thought they had one more repeat.
Nope, that's all 3.
The last one.
It's all I got, brother. I don't have anything else.
5, 4,
Sidekick, final answer.
3.
It's Gong Ringer. Bring us
And your winner, advancing to the team titles, dedicated to art.
Team 80s, take care.
The answer was
Love you.
Dog Ringer or Wake Up the Ancestors. We would have accepted either, as they say that is the role. Wow. That was a nail biter to the finish.
Yeah, wow. Holy shit. Like I said at the top, I am a fan of both of these teams. It would have been an honor to have played either of these teams. I have to take that into account while watching this, obviously. I personally haven't played Team 80s before, but to get to play dedicated to art, yeah, sure, let's go. But wow, holy crap. It was just a great match all the way around. To have a score like that at the end, it's a heartbreaker for 80s all the way. But both teams, like, let's not look past the fact that both teams cleared round 2 perfectly. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. So hats off to both teams. Man, this is good.
This was a good one. Do you want to conduct post-match interviews on this one? I'll sit back and do stats while you go ahead and conduct post-match if you want.
Sure. Let's start with the unfortunate losers today. Team 80s. Man, you guys were in the lead going into each round. How do you feel about the way this shook out today?
Well, like I always say, it hurts to lose. It never feels good, but then you fall back on how did I play, and we played great. I mean, we were ahead in round 1. Like you said, we were ahead in round 2, got a perfect round 2. I think the teamwork was really there. It just, the questions didn't go our way in round 3, and there wasn't even much we could do betting-wise. It just, the way that things fell, it was going to come down to that last question, and it just happened to be a part of a Disney movie I don't remember. And there's a lot of Disney movies it could have been that I would have remembered. It just so happened that particular question I didn't. And so with a team this great, it's going to be close one way or the other. These guys took us to the limit. I kind of knew, I had a feeling it was going to go that way. But, I don't think we have anything to feel bad about. And these guys, the way they played, they absolutely deserve this today. And I'm very happy for them. How do you feel, Sandy?
Yeah, let's first off tip the proverbial hat off to Nico and to Chris. They pushed us absolutely right as much as they want. I've always said this. People can absolutely look at every text I've ever sent. I don't care if I lose as long as I learn. And what I learned today was that taking the easy, taking the safe route is not always the best option, even when you have a big lead. I should have bet something on, and I did. I had 1 point on there before I erased it and put 0, and I knew the answer. So that stinks. But you know what? We played a good game. We played a really, really good game, and for our end to end here. Unfortunately, we don't get to face Robert and Tim, which sucks because I was really, really looking forward to that. But in all honesty, Team 80s ain't going anywhere. And we're going to be back. We're going to be on another match as soon as we can get one set up. And we're going to pick ourselves right back up, and we're going to get right back onto the horse. And beware, because now not only am I angry, but now I'm sad. So, because I'm not fighting for those championships. So,
and 4-2 is one of the best records. So, nothing to feel bad about.
Absolutely. You guys have nothing. In the words of Robert the Hobbit Parker, you got nothing to hang your head about. You're definitely one of the strongest teams in the league. We are excited to get you back as soon as we can. Thanks so much, guys.
Awesome. Thanks, Tim. Thanks.
All right. Koho, why don't you take this next one?
I think I guess I have to. All right. Well, Dedicated Art, you've done it. You're 3-0. You're challenging for the title. Y'all have been on a crazy good rookie run through this tournament, and now you're back again, like the old Dedicated Art, in a team title match for the first time since the first one, playing a team that you technically beat in the first one as the first incarnation. How do you feel about being back in the title, title match?
First, let me just say this. I got to put my manager hat on for 1 second and say, Team 80's will be back, better than ever, stronger than ever. At the end of Mayhem at the Multiplex II, they will still be your reigning, defending Movie Warzone Tag Team Champions. Jeremy Adams will be your reigning, defending Movie Warzone Champion. And Sandy Robinson will be your new Sports Battlefield Champion of the world. But like I said, I didn't want to just be a spectator. I didn't just want to be a cheerleader. I wanted us to contribute. I wanted us to contend. And now here we are. We are contending for the Fandom Fight World Tag Team Champions. Chris gets a second opportunity, and I finally get an opportunity at a belt here in Multiplex. It's been a long time coming. I was there in that first batch of matches in the tournament from last year. I was the first team eliminated in the last team's tournament. And now to go from having never won a team's match at all to now being undefeated and contending for a title in a team's division. Oh my God, it feels so good. It feels so good. And I know it feels so good for Chris too.
I will say this definitely, Nico, with the run you've been having so far at this, since you've come back in this team tournament, I think this puts you in the discussion for comeback player of the year after the losses you took at the beginning. Now you're on a tear so far in the team's division.
The award doesn't matter though, unless I don't win the title. And that's what I'm focused on. Is I know Tim is watching right here. I know Robert is watching in the chat. I know Cody is getting ready to say something right now. And I will tell you this. We busted our ass. We've been busting our ass for weeks upon weeks, just studying, watching movies as much as we can, memorizing directors and composers and actors and character names and plot details so that we can be ready, so that we can be the team to take those titles off of Robert and Tim, and so that you at Mayhem at the Multiplex 2 will announce and new Fandom Fight Tag Team Champions of the World, dedicated to arts.
I don't know how you follow that, but I'm just going to simply say this. Jeremy, Sandy, I will literally take my hat off to you because, good Jesus, I'm not going to throw Nico myself under the bus too hard here, but I have not been more nervous for a match in my entire fucking life. I'm still nervous, and I just won. What? How did this happen? And yeah, listen, Tim, you are a great champion. Robert, you are one of the best players in this entire fucking community. Dear God, like, we worship at the altar that you have created. And Cody,
you're not
listen.
Unbeatable. You're not unbeatable, though. And that's the thing that people forget. They see you at those altars and they think that you are an unstoppable force. You are an immovable object, but you are human, just like everyone else. And like I said, at Mayhem at the Multiplex 2, we're going to show how human you are when we take those titles from you.
I think there's someone who has something to say about that.
Come on, you ginger bastard. Let's hear what you guys say.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were Cody.
Oh,
my
man.
Bad. My bad,
oh,
Tim.
no.
My bad.
This is the Hulk. And right now I'm in Dr. Hulk mode. I'm Mr. Hulk. You know, I'm not Angry Hulk right now. But, hey, no one is saying that you guys don't deserve to be in the finals. I don't think. Cody, did you say that?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't say that. I don't think Robert said. Nobody said that. So congrats, guys.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Fantastic work. I know that you're feeling the heat right now. You were feeling the but seriously.
Yes.
So
I did lash out.
Well, but
I did lash out.
I'm really confused.
No, Cody. It's okay, though, because they have to play us. And so this good feeling will be over soon.
This is my problem. I have a lot to say right now. One of the stupidest moves I've ever seen in the history of playing. A team waste their challenge. And Nico, well, for sportsmanship purposes, I would like to correct this because you're a manager first, and now you beat one of your own.
I did this last year against Alex Warden. I did that.
14 minutes. 14 minutes. We've already had a promo and an opening. I'm done listening to you for right now. Listen. You literally let them come back into the game. So congratulations. Now at the end of the year, when you say you're manager of the year, you beat Team 80's now. You've already ruined your case. So congratulations. And Koho, if you ever call him the comeback player again, he started the season on 14 losses. 14 losses, and he's got 3 wins. 14 losses, 3 wins in 80's. Listen, hats off to you guys. You've been on a run. I'm not going to deny that. But your viewpoint that you can beat Arkham is stupid. And I'm sorry, you can go read, you can go study, you can go watch all your Star Wars movies all you want, and you get a few questions right here and there. You're playing Robert and Tim. So guess what? Stop talking crap until you actually win the belt. When you win the belt, then you can talk crap and say that you can beat them. They're not a worship. There's nothing about that. They're a fantastic team. They put in more work than anybody, and good luck, because you're going to need it. You can get this ego that you're going to ride this hot streak, that you're 3-0, but come Mayhem at the Multiplex, you will be 3-1. Hands out. Every person that's ever come into the ring against Robert in a championship match and Tim have faltered every time. The only time they've ever had a misstep is because of their own doing, not because you've played an amazing game.
And we take credit for that every time.
And the last time D2A showed up, regardless what iteration it was, you lost on a Star Wars question, and you scored 5 points in round 1. So guess what? Until that happens, good luck. You both will need it.
Bring it.
You know what? He's not. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. I'm not going to fight him on that.
Okay.
But here's the difference. That loss pushed me to get better. And guess what? I'm not scared of you guys this time.
Well, you know, the fun thing is that you had to ditch Case because he failed you, and now you fucking got Nico. So again, Nico, you've improved, and I will not deny that. But I am not even close to being scared of you. So we'll see you guys at May.
I don't want your fear. I want your respect. I want your respect. That's all.
I think we've heard enough there.
You have it.
So I think I will take it back up to the desk by saying this was a great match. 2 teams that have done a great job. I have not seen a run of this caliber since Silver Shamrocks won the comeback bracket. This is a really fun tournament. This was a great tournament. And now we get to see it all paid off with Dedicated Art versus Arkham Knights for the team titles. This is going to be a great match. But Tim, any final thoughts before we wrap this thing up?
Again, great match all the way around. Take everything about upcoming matches out of it. It was a great match, and that's what people subscribe for. That's what people come for. That's what's important. So good job to all 4 players for putting up a match that we can be proud of.
Okay, absolutely. But with that, that's going to do it for us. That has been Dohmen. That has been Nico. That has been Jeremy. That has been Sandy. That has been Tim. That was briefly Cody. I have been Kaleb Koho. This has been Fandom Fight. We'll see you guys very soon with more great matches.